First of all, let's give Miss Bridget, Miss Karen a hand for our party. Second of all, a big thank you to Coach Brian and Miss Melissa for our pictures and video all year long. And without further ado, we're going to start calling y'all up and talking about you. Let's go. Gabriel, you first. Let's go. This first kid, he is a great offensive lineman. I enjoyed coaching him all season. Great defensive player. Just a joy to have. Krass. Start over there and come down so we can shake hands, baby. Look forward to next year.
Hey, this next guy here.
Take them off.
Nope.
This next guy might come in with no shoes. We would not be able to do offensively what we do without having somebody who gets this place started. Cabe Corbitt.
Hey, boys.
I got it.
Let's see. This individual here is, I've known him for a while, I guess. He's a real good friend of my son. I consider him another son myself. He spends so much time at the house. He is a joy to be around. I always call him Hammer because every time he made contact in the middle, and let me tell you, everybody that's watching football, those kids in the middle are big. But every time he went in the middle, he never went backwards. That's where I come up with the name Hammer, because whoever he hit first, he won that battle. Colin Schmits.
Hammer time.
All right, this young man set our defense as far as the secondary goes, did a great job. He basically protected everybody from a deep pass or from them breaking a long run. Did a fantastic job of understanding something that's actually not very easy to understand, our secondary. J.J. Freed.
This next kid was new to us this year, but fit just perfect. He worked hard offensively, defensively, played the whole game both ways. Never had to worry about him. Just another great kid that we have. And that is number 60, Blake Wolfe.
Blake!
Hey, this next guy here, he's a bulldog on offense and defense when he was in both those situations. The kid tackles like parallel to the ground somehow. He hits people with the front of his body almost every single time with full force, everything he's got. And he knows all the plays that we run. And when we got to the Turkey Bowl, we needed to use him as our backup quarterback, and he did an excellent job there. I did quarterback.
This next kid, I had an opportunity to spend a little bit more time with this year because of helping Gabriel on the line. And I'll tell you, the 5 kids that we had this year, again, I mentioned about that last game we played about having the best 5 linemen in this league, and I honestly believe that. But Vinny did a great job of helping us out. And like Tony said, we ran a lot of plays. And it's been a long time since I played football, and we ran maybe 5, maybe He's got plays in his book that we hadn't branded. But Vinny did a great job for us, and he played great on defense as well. He played the hardest position, which was on the line on both sides. That's where a lot of the dirty work's done, but he did very well. We've got some good kids on his line. He fit right in.
All right, probably pound for pound, this young man, if you went back through the year, just the perfect form tackle that took place during the year. This guy probably, there were 10 of them, he probably had 7 of them. You know, I love the kid to death. He's been over our house again several times. I know the family very well. He's overcome a lot, and his gene pool to but you know, he does a wonderful job. I can't say enough about him. Just probably a fantastic corner. He'll be in high school. Hopefully he'll come to Woodward and win. Christian Dyer.
Yes,
This next kid, I've had the pleasure of coaching for the past several years. He knows my offensive line in and out, defensive line. He's a pleasure to have at practice and during the games. Will Barronton, coach.
There's a lot of players on our team that we couldn't do without. I know that, and I'd hate to single any player out, but if I had 11 players on offense and 11 players on defense that was exactly like this guy, we didn't lose a game in our season. We probably would have won our last one we played in last Sunday too. Tanner Hughes.
Good job. This next young man, I've known him for a little while, and I've seen him play baseball and football. This is actually the first year I've seen him play football. But he probably won't get a more humble kid that has a lot of talent, a lot of talent, and sometimes he's not quite old enough for that yet. But sometimes that talent can have an arrogance to it. This kid is humble. He's very good at what he does. He's very smart, very respectful. I enjoy being around him. He's been over at my house several times. He's one of my son's best friends. I enjoy watching him play ball because whether it's baseball or football, he's fun to watch. This year, coming into the Stallions team, he's added a dimension that we may not have had in the past. I say in the past. It's hard to throw a football a long ways when you're 10 years old. But this kid is physically strong and can do it. And he helped his team this year and tremendously. Missed him this past weekend or weekend before last, but Brock.
This young man, there's a video out there on YouTube. I'm not recommending you watch it, but I'm just going to tell you about it a little bit. It's called "Put the Team on My Back," and the video is it's rated R for language video. So, father, if you want to watch it, and then you think it's possible for your sons to watch it, it'll help this young man appreciate this compliment he's getting. There's a run where Marshawn Lynch in the playoffs. he's running, he takes off running through, for Seattle, takes off running, he goes down the field, he takes this guy and he basically slings him on his neck, and he goes running on across the field, and he jumps into the end zone and scores. And this guy narrating the video talks about, a player every once in a while has got to put the team on his back. And more than once, in several games, football, fathers, you understand what I'm saying, it's the last great team sport that there is. I mean, it really is, because, if those 5 linemen don't block, very, very seldom you're going to have success running the ball or throwing the ball. However, this young man had success sometimes when we didn't block anybody at all, because he would throw them on their neck. And so this young man, again, I don't know what we'd do without him, did a great job, both offensively and defensively. Kevin Eskew.
Hey, we got you some razors too, we just forgot to run them.
He's so excited.
Michael told me at the beginning of this year that we had a kid coming, a new kid, and said, wait till you see him. I mean, he's just very athletic, great kid. He shows up to practice and I'm like, wow, you're right. I mean, great family, great kid to be around, super athletic, and was a real bonus to this team this year. And it was a pleasure spending time with him. And that's number 5, Keegan Rich. Listen up.
This next guy is one of the reasons I actually enjoy getting up on Saturday morning and going to run the offense. Is because if I had to just hand it off, it's not much fun for me to be out there. We could all do that. We could all get out there and just give a guy a ball. But finding a way to get a guy a ball that takes a guy throwing a ball to somebody and a guy making a catch and then making a move and making a play, that's why I like to coach the game. And this guy gives me lots and lots of plays in my playbook that I can do special things with. Donovan Cash, number 20.
Good job, Cabe. This next young man is another good friend of mine that I've known for a few years, playing baseball with him. I say, well, of course, my son Chris is playing with him. I like my son so much. But kind of quiet, has a lot of energy. Doesn't loud like some of the other but he does his job, whether it's offense, defense. It's hard to watch individually kids, and of course, unless it's your son, but if you're watching somebody else, it's hard to, pick him up and find out, what they do. But this position that he played this year, especially on defense, the offense, Tony, I think he's in and out different positions and did a great job of coming in. And I think he played tight end, but he played defense, one of the toughest positions to play. And I thought we had the best two between him and 44 in the league, and he did a great job as defensive end. But I enjoy being around him. He's a great kid. He's got great parents, and it's a joy to be able to be a part of his football playing days as a kid. Daniel Smith.
Hey, I got an honorable mention also. We got another kid he picked up for next year. He stepped into the turkey bowl and he picked our plays up really quick on offense. What we threw at him, he picked up like that.
Scored a big touchdown for us.
Scored a touchdown for us.
Did you get ready to look at that tape? when we played the last championship game.
Yeah.
He was on the other team, Brooks.
Yeah.
You'll see number 12 in that video.
Hey, stand up, Jay.
They can tackle and get